Hey ladies, I am not dead. I am here. We have gone through a bout of sickness in the house, but we're getting better. Plus, I had lost my cord for the second time since I had gotten this camera, so I couldn't do any video tutorials. It was killing me. So I have put the time aside to do 3 tutorials today. Obviously, I'm going to only edit and put up 1, but I'm going to do 3, I promise. Today is a much long-awaited tutorial for Adele. She is gorgeous, and her old style is just vintage, it's classic, it's refreshing even though it's been done in different ways. I really like hers. I love her bouffant type feel. I love that she's not necessarily trashy with that bouffant type feel like some other celebrities have done and just, I don't feel, have done really well. So I really like hers. I'm going to do the Vogue cover that she did October, so it was kind of a while ago, but I really enjoyed the purples that she had going on, and so we're going to do that. And I'm also going to do a French twist, more of a bouffant, and oh my word, let's see how that turns out, because y'all know I'm scared of hair. All right, okay, so first I'm going to do the eyes because this is a little bit more of a smoky eye. Some stuff is going to get down here, and you can already tell I've lost so much sleep from kids being sick, my husband being sick, all that kind of stuff, that I don't want to add any more color underneath here, especially those hues of purple and blue, which already appear underneath your eyes. So I'm going to do my eyes first. Anything falls out, I'll just take a makeup wipe and wipe it off. I'm going to start with Painterly Paint Pot from MAC. Today is going to be basically a MAC look. I'm going to take this. It's a very nice, natural, neutral shade, and just put it all over my lid. Then I'm going to take a mid-tone brown. This is charcoal brown from MAC. And take a floofy brush. I'm using the E25 from Sigma. And just going back and forth in the crease, and I'm trying to keep it just on the point so that it doesn't go too far away from the crease below or above. And when there's not as much product on my brush, I'm going to kind of swirl it up this way so that it kind of goes back toward my temple. And again, that's when there's not a ton of product left on my brush. Okay, by creating that shadow, we're already swooping it up to make it feel as if there's a cat eye there. And now I'm going to take my 272 from MAC. I'm going to take Shroom, which is a great brow bone and a blending color. Put that up on my brow bone. Now I am going to take something from the Kohl's palette. If you will remember, I'll put the link down below. There's Flirt, an eyeshadow palette that Kohl's sold, and I'm sure it's still there, but they didn't have any names, and I wanted you to be able to know what I was talking about since I had depotted all of them. This one is Lavender Fields, so anything that's a very light purple, I'm going to use that same 272 and put this on my lid. Now I'm going to take that same brush, and I'm going to use Indian Ink from MAC, very deep purple, and it's very pigmented. So I'm going to lightly dust like that, and then I'm going to find that bone right there above my crease, and I'm going to pat it and try to stay in the middle. Just look at the picture, and you'll see where I'm talking about this shadow and where we want to create the look. Or where we want to create that definition, excuse me, the look. She has very thick liner, but you can still see her lid quite a bit, so you want to try to keep that lid space clear because you know we'll be covering it up with that thick liner. Okay, I'm going to go back with my E25 from Sigma, and I'm going to take Satin Taupe. And I'm going to use windshield wiper motions and go back and forth over that purple and extend it a little bit more, going over that brown. And then with that Satin Taupe, just in that outer V, I'm just going to put some of that color. And she has a little bit of color coming in the middle here, so. Just grab it and pull it down. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a makeup wipe and I'm just going to wipe up underneath my eyes, okay? Okay, after we've cleaned our eyes up, thank heaven now we can clean up our skin a little bit more. And I'm going to use L'Oreal True Match. I've really fallen in love with this. It's very, very silky, and then it mattes itself out into a powder type finish. This one is Nude Beige W3. And to save time, I'm just gonna apply with my fingers. I'm going to use my Derma Color Concealer. I used to keep calling this Derma Blend, and I don't know why. It's Derma Color. Just in those areas where it is needed. Because I haven't had a lot of sleep, I have a little bit extra underneath my eyes that I want to kind of fix up. So I'm going to use my MAC, oh my word, Select Moisture Cover. My brain is fried, ladies. And I'm going to stick to the inner corner. I shouldn't have to do out there. I'm just going to keep the inside light. And just pat it. Okay, and then for powder, I'm going to be using my Makeup Forever HD. What's nice about this powder is it's super, super fine and loose, so that I can use my E40 from Sigma and set without worrying about it being too heavy, the stuff underneath my eyes, and then use it all over the rest of my face with my big brush. I'm going to take my black kohl pencil and I'm going to rim my waterline up on top, but then go on the outside. Oh, got a little fiber. I'm going to go on the outside of my eye down there. So up on the top, and I'm using my Smolder from MAC. Really get into that lash line. Whew, haven't done the top line in a long time. And then down below, we're going to stay on the outside and come all the way in to the corner. Now right where the tear duct is, I'd like to use something that's more waterproof, and that's where my MAC Fluid Line comes into play. But with the kohl pencil, it's a lot easier to manipulate. So I'm just going to get it really well into that lash line. But stay underneath and then away from the tear duct. Perfect. For that tear duct, use the Fluid Line and a little angled brush. And again on the top, just get that corner since you already have your brush out. Just like that. Okay. I am also going to use this pencil to do, I think I'm going to tag team. I'm going to have a partnership between the kohl pencil and the Fluid Line. Don't worry about being too super precise with this pencil because we're going to be blending it. And what would Adele be without her signature wing? So just pull it out a little bit, and I'm going to make it even more precise as I go back with my Fluid Line. Okay, now to make it look a little bit better, a little bit more precise, I'm going to go over that with my Fluid Line. Okay, when our basic eyeliner on top is done and winging like you want it to, we're going to go down underneath our eyes now. Let's take a smaller brush. Okay, so my camera ran out of batteries again. I don't know what's going on with it, but I smudged underneath with a Q-tip, went back and forth before I realized that the camera was off. And then I took the charcoal brown with my 219 and went underneath and just kind of softened that line a little bit more. And now I'm going to do a coat of mascara, and then I'm going to put on my Demi Wispies in black. These are the eyelashes I always wear. I love them, and she's wearing very natural eyelashes anyway, so I'll use these for those, and I will be right back. She has a very light brow, but tomorrow is actually my birthday, and so my friends are taking me out tonight, and I don't want to do something too dissimilar from my own color, so I'm just going to fill my brows in a little bit. Hers has a little bit more thickness at the end than mine do, so we can do that. Okay, so there are our eyebrows, and our lashes are on, our eyes are done. Let's sculpt out our face a little bit. Adele really does like to have that bronzer right underneath her cheekbone. It's great for sculpting, so I don't blame her. So just right under there. She usually, in this picture you can't really see it because her hair is covering it, but since it's such a trademark of Adele to do this, we're going to lay it on thick. And it's always there to hollow out your cheekbone, but do our 3 to give it some consistency up in your hairline, down on your jaw, down your neck. Making your nose right there. Okay, and again, there's not much color to her cheeks, but let's put in some. I'm just going to use this one down at the bottom in my Coastal Scents. And I'm going to keep it, not so much on the apple right here, but I'm going to put it right here, right above the bronzer. Perfect. So that's what we're looking like so far. And she has a very, very nude lip. So I'm going to grab, and it doesn't look extremely glossy, but the color is that of this one that I love to use from Mud Cosmetics. So I'm going to use, let's see, I'm probably not even, well, I should use a lip liner. It looks like she does. Okay, so I'm going to use, let's do Subculture from MAC. Let's matte out our lips really quickly with some foundation, just to save time. Normally I would use a lipstick to matte out my lips, and I'd use Myth. Adele has very big pouty lips, so I'm going to go over my lip line. And then I'm going to use this color, or just anything nude that you have. And then I'm going to top that off with, in the middle, using Nude Flash from Maybelline. Awesome reflecting powers. But there is our Adele look. We've got her makeup all done, and if you want to see the hair tutorial, I'm going to be doing that next. I'm going to be doing a bouffante type French twist. So hope that you guys like that and that you'll do your Adele look and have fun with it. I'll talk to you later. Bye.